Congratulations. Okay, we'll open with a statement from Coach Kruger, and then we will go directly to the student athletes after that. Questions? Let's have a statement first. I'm sorry.
I'm either way. Really hard-fought game, obviously. I thought Albany did a terrific job. I thought Coach Brown had his guys really sharp, and they did the things they needed to do. Controlled the pace, especially early, spread us out, and yet I thought our guys remained, fairly patient and took opportunities when we had them. But good win. It's hard to win tournament games, and especially against a good ball club that's well coached like that. But Tayshaun, buddy, DJ Bennett comes in, Kadeem Latin comes in, plays good minutes. Frank gets down, Booker gets a couple threes down. I thought our bench was really important to us, but a lot of it started with Tayshaun down on the inside, and he made some big plays.
Okay, let's go with the student athletes.
Blevins, News 9. Guys, can you talk about this, getting the first win, not only in this tournament, but the last couple of years? You've now gotten over the hump.
Tayshaun?
It's my first time being in a tournament, and it just feels so good right now to actually get the first win, and just play good with your teammates, and just being able to extend your season a little bit longer. So I just feel ecstatic right now.
No, being here for 3 years, my third year here, and I fall short twice, and it feels good, to come and get a win, I talked for Tayshaun. He played a great game. Coach Kruger did a good job exploiting the mismatch, and he helped us lead us to our first win, and I'm happy for that.
More questions. Here's Rusty in the back.
Rusty Miller, AP. Tayshaun, did you come into the game planning on seeing the ball a lot inside, or was that something you kind of adapted as the game went through since you had a lot of success?
I think that the game plan was to get the ball down inside because we knew we had an advantage, a couple of inches. And I didn't think, I just was trying to, at first I was just trying to find other players, but coach was telling me to look to score first and then try to find other people. And that's when I think we started scoring more easily.
And Tim in the back.
Tayshaun, you guys never pulled a really big away from them, but did you feel like y'all were in control out there all night? I mean, what was the sense of it on the court?
I honestly feel like it was just hectic out there, because they kept making runs and we just kept answering back with them. It was just going back and forth. I think we just held our composure the most part of the game, and whenever we didn't, that's when coach called times out. So it gave us a chance to get our composure back.
In the front on the right.
Ray Kern from Big Apple Buckets. Buddy, Hooley had 12 points in the first half. Looked like you were on him a little tighter in the second half. Any point of emphasis there in the second half? Anything you did different?
Coach got on us. He had a lot of good looks, and I missed a couple defensive plays, and I let him get a backdoor on me, and I missed a switch off, and he got open, and our job was to stop him, and I feel like we stopped him. We keep him on the game, and we did a good job on him in the second half.
Question in the back there, on our left.
Ryan Aber from the Oklahoman. Buddy, it seemed like every time Albany hit a big shot throughout the game, y'all were able to answer right back. I think you had a couple, Isaiah and Frank. How important was that? And specifically, Isaiah's one with about 3 minutes left that stretched it back to 9.
Oh, it was very important, and we needed guys to step up and make big shots, and we always felt at that moment when you up by like 8 or 9, you watch those games and our teams come back in less than 30 seconds, and Isaiah step up, make some big shots, Frank step up, make some big shots, and just all those guys tired of losing in the first round, and hats off to Isaiah. He made a big shot. He struggled tonight, and we just happy guys step up, and make shots. We really needed that.
Okay, we have 1 minute left. Other questions? Okay, guys, we'll dismiss you. Thank you very much. Questions for Coach Kruger, please. We got one in the middle here, Coach.
John Shen, Norman Transcript. Lon, did you start kind of building up Tayshaun from Monday on that he could have a big game in the post tonight?
Tayshaun's done that for us, frequently on the year, and we expected to be able to get the ball in there and didn't know if they would double it right away. I thought they started the ball game doubling it. Tayshaun made a couple nice plays out of there. Then they didn't double it for a while. I thought, again, Albany did a really good job at mixing things up and changing things. I thought our guys did a good job reading it and playing off of it. But still, kind of everything started with Tayshawn in the low post tonight.
Back row on our left.
Barry Trammell with the Oklahoma. And Lon, especially after what we saw yesterday, how pleased were you with the way your guys handled the pressure and the tension of a tight game with 3.5 minutes left?
Thought our guys did a good job. Credit Albany they continue to make shots to keep it in that 6 to 9 point area. And anytime we get a miss, we could have widened it out perhaps, and they didn't let us do that. And yet, like Ryan said, we kept answering, to widen it back out to 9 or 10, and whether that be jumpers or at the free throw line. But I thought our guys did a good job of playing it out and not panicking and getting to the free throw line when we needed to, and then making shots there.
On our right, there's Rusty.
Rusty Miller from AP. After the early knockouts the last couple of years, how important was it that you get a win, first of all? And secondly, was that a point of interest? Did you bring that up to them at all this year about what you had to do?
Guys certainly were aware that we had lost in the first round the last 2 years. Games are hard to win in a tournament. So, yeah, it was huge. Guys all wanted to get a tournament win under the belt. I thought Tayshawn probably had a little different edge to his practice all week, given that he hadn't played in the tournament at all. And he's kind of telling those other guys that this is pretty special. And I think that was a good influence on the other guys in preparation.
There's Dean on our right.
News 9. Lon, it was probably good. Or how was it with Ryan Spangler getting early points coming off of the Big 12 tournament? You probably couldn't have drawn it up better.
No, it's great to see Ryan get off to a good start. No one felt worse than he did. After the Iowa State ball game, teammates picked him up, and he practiced well. And to get down a couple shots there early probably helped him as much as anything. And I thought he almost had a double-double, 11 boards and 9 points, and pretty good response.